What's up guys, Knife Fanatic here. Today we're going to be looking at a Benchmade. This is the Benchmade Triage, and this was gifted to me by my buddy Michael. Michael, if you're watching this, thank you very much for your kind contribution. So yeah, this is the Benchmade Triage. Let's see, let's look at the details real quick. It comes in N680 steel, manual open, everyday carry, tactical, rescue. The model number is 916 Sierra Bravo Kilo, Axis style lock there. Black class. I guess this is the manufacturer date, November 17 of 22. So yeah, let's go ahead and open her up. Got our nice little case there with some foam padding on the inside, a little information card. And so yeah, this is the knife. It has very grippy G10. Wow, this is like, so I kind of want to go over the definition real quick of triage. This is just kind of like a rough definition. It's basically prioritizing casualties and the types of wounds they have. So let's say like an IED goes off and there's like 3 guys in the vicinity of it. 2 of the guys, get some cuts and scrapes or whatever, and 1 guy gets a whole bunch of shrapnel to the chest or neck or whatever. You're obviously going to treat and prioritize the guy that has all the shrapnel on the chest versus the other 2 that have minor cuts and scrapes and whatnot. And so this is geared more towards first responders, and we'll see that here in a bit. But this would be a great option for police officers, firefighters, paramedics. So yeah, let's go ahead and take a little dive into this knife and see what she's all about. So we have really grippy G10. This is not gonna slip at all if you have any type of blood or spit, sweat, whatever type of bodily fluids you might get on this. It's not gonna slip out. It's very grippy. I mean, I don't know if y'all will be able to tell, but let's try to see if we can get a more closer look at that G10. But it's kind of like this crosshatch pattern. We have a lanyard hole here in the back with a G10 back spacer with some jimping on it, a glass breaker. I'm not sure. That might be like a carbide glass breaker. I'm not sure what material they use for that, but nonetheless, it's a glass breaker. Semi deep carry pocket clip with some mushroom top screws there. So you're gonna have about that much sticking out the pocket. Looks like T6 for the screws back here on the pocket clip and the body screws as well. Up here as well. And then I'm guessing a T8 for the pivot. Yep, T8 for the pivot screw, which looks like it might be captive there. We have a seat belt cutter here, which is just kind of, there's a small little detent here, so it doesn't lock, but has some jimping right there, so you can grip it and then get in the seat belt and pull it through the cutter there. We have, looks like might be some internal milling on the other side. Let's go ahead and open her up. Whoops, there we go. So we have a Let's see. Yeah, we have some internal milling here. We got some holes there in the steel liners. There we go. We have an access style lock there with good centering, looks like. Yep. Some dual thumb studs. Have a a blunt tip or non-pointed tip, so it's flat here. So you know, if you're trying to do any type of rescue, it's not going to stab anybody or, you know, poke them. We do have a sharp edge here with a serrated portion right here. Again, N680 steel right there. Oops, for some reason I can't. Might just need to be oiled a little bit. It looks like it's running on washers, phosphor bronze washers probably. So it's not going to be like, you know, an access style lock with bearings, but you can still flick it out. Middle finger flick. Almost. There we go. Just got to give it a little juice with the wrist there. I mean, this isn't going to be like a fidgety type of knife. It's going to be again geared more towards first responders and stuff like that. So you're not going to be, you know, playing with it a whole bunch. But yeah, I think this is a great knife for first responders. Ergos are good. Get a full 4-finger grip. Yeah, it feels good. Let's check the weight on this guy real quick. .1 ounces. And the length, let's see. So overall length, we're looking at about 8 1/4, and then a cutting edge of about 3 1/4 again. 3 1/4, yeah. So yeah, if you're a first responder, I definitely think this would be a good knife for you to have on your person. Just for rescue purposes, it's always good to have some type of tool to, you know, break windows and cut seat belts and stuff like that. It's definitely a versatile knife for sure. What else? So yeah, I think the name fits this knife well, the Triage. And I believe that's pretty much it for this knife, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed it, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next one. Knife Fanatic out.